Good morning. How are you? So a lot of you actually responded to a couple of mini readings that I did in my stories yesterday, and that's really unusual. Um, I love it. I love any time you guys interact with my content. That should be clear by now. Um, but I thought it warranted talking a little bit more about it. You know, in the years that I've been doing this, i.e., sharing my abilities with other people, Spirit has really taught me and shown me that when we're stuck, when we feel like we're spinning our wheels, when nothing is moving the way we want, when we just feel like we're waiting for what it is that we really are working hard towards or that we're trying to call in, you know, a lot of times we just go to I guess it's not going to happen. But you know, it's the universe has taught me that when we are in those places, it's rarely ever a no. What it usually is a not yet or a not this way. And the not this way is what gives all of us the biggest pause, because we think we know everything. Who knows more than we do, right? Like, humans know everything. Humans are the be all end all, right? That's what we all, for the most part, believe. And when we want something, we want it this way with this person in this time frame. Thank you very much. But that's not always the way our life is planned out. That's not always in the best and highest good for everyone involved. And that can be the biggest stumbling block is, you know, when we're in a situation, maybe we're in a relationship and we know it's not the best. You know, we're always making excuses for our partner, or turning the other cheek, or I don't know, something. Or maybe it's a friendship that we're always, you know, doing that, making excuses, you know, having to bite our tongues or whatever. You know, there's always something in our lives that we know is not in our best and highest good. And, you know, let me tell you something. I had this conversation with a client on the weekend. Nobody gives out prizes to people who put up with the most shit from someone else in their life. Nobody gives out prizes for good for you for sticking it out with that really shitty relationship, or good for you for putting up with that family member treating you like garbage. You don't get a prize for that. I hate to burst some bubbles, but you just don't. Those are the things that you know are holding you back, but for whatever reason, you keep them in your life. Or habits. You know, you wake up and you feel shitty because you know, had too much wine the night before, or you smoked too much, or whatever. You know those things aren't elevating you to your highest and best self, but you make excuses. So when the universe, you know, when you want something or something isn't changing, and you know in the back of your mind, well, that means that I have to move, or I know that I need to change, but you know, even though this job is shitty, it's still a job. Or even though this relationship sucks ass, it's still a relationship. It's better than being alone. Don't even. You know, it's, you know, when the universe is putting things on pause, it's because it's not like this. It's not that something isn't meant for you. It's not that way. It's not like this, or not yet. So a lot of you really resonated with that. So that tells me that that really struck a chord with a lot of you. And I'm included with that too. God, I'm included with all of this. I am right in there with everybody. I'm human too. I just have, more voices in my ear. No, I'm not crazy. Well, sometimes. But it's when something in your life isn't moving forward, and and I had I did a reading with someone else a couple weeks ago, and they really got upset with me because they said, I've been doing everything. I have everything in place. I'm waiting. And all I'm facing and encountering are roadblocks and obstacles and delays. And I'm like, and so I said to them, then pay attention. Because when that happens continuously and consistently, then that means that's not the way you're supposed to be going about it. And this, honestly, this is a whole other podcast. And I'm not even kidding. This person got to me to a degree that I'm doing a whole podcast about it. But pay attention to the things in your life that you just are like, I'm doing everything and it's still not getting better. It's still not moving forward. It's still not blah, 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 blah. That's because there's something in your life that's holding you back. That's the universe saying, my darling, I love you so much. I want to give you everything that you want and dream of, but not this way. So it's up to us to pay attention. Okay? I got a little worked up on this, that it just gets, that one person really got under my skin, Needless to say, I had to fire them as a client because I'm not for everyone. Everyone's not for me. That's totally okay. But it really was interesting to me that there was so much interaction with those mini readings. So clearly we all need to hear this from time to time. And this is a time for somebody here, whoever, to hear this. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like nothing is moving forward for you, it's not the universe saying, no, you don't deserve this. No, you can't have this. No, I hate you. No. It's the exact opposite. It's the universe saying, I love you so much. And I want you to have the best life possible, but not this way. Okay? So think about that. I love you. Okay, bye.